everyone, welcome back. It's your girl Katie here, and today's video I'm going to be doing a decluttering of my bronzers. Now this is going to be part one of my 2021 declutter series. It's a new year, and what I like to do is go through my whole collection and just declutter what I'm not using, what I'm not liking, just things like that. That way I can have a fresh start to the year. But before we get started, there are a couple things I want to mention. This is not a cutthroat declutter. I'm only going to go through and get rid of products that I'm either just not liking or that are old. So I'm not gonna, I'm not cutting it in half. I'm not, minimalizing, none of that. I'm just getting rid of what I'm not using or what I'm not liking or what is too old. And also the products that I declutter are either going to go to family or friends, or they will be donated locally. So everything, I'm not tossing unless it's like unusable for people. That's not going to the garbage. So these products will have homes. But before we get on into this video, you guys know the drill. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. But to no further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. I'm probably just going to start pushing to the side because this was mostly just so you guys can see what we're working with today. But I don't want it to be too distracting, so I'll just push these to the side and then we can get started. So I think I'm going to start with, I have double products here. So I have two Physicians Formula here. These are the butter bronzers. One is in the old packaging and then one is in the newer packaging. I am going to end up decluttering this one because I think it's too old. I had it in my Shop My Stash not long ago. I did notice that the formula didn't seem to be performing like it should, and I don't know if my skin tone has changed or the undertone has changed, but it just didn't seem like it was showing up like it should. It kind of made my skin look a little yellowy, so I think it's just too old. This is probably one of my first bronzers to ever really, go out and buy when I first started getting into makeup, so I think I'm going to go ahead and toss this one. I think it is too old, so I won't be able to rehome this one. This is in the shade Light. And like I said, I don't know if my skin, like my undertone changed or something, but just wasn't working for me. So I did go ahead and pick up another one because I really do like the butter bronzer, and that's why it's in the new packaging, because this is, I guess they changed the packaging. I hadn't even noticed or hadn't known. I did go ahead and get this one in a shade up, so this is just in the shade Bronzer. So yeah. Going to be keeping this one, but I will be tossing this one. Alright, so we have here one from Too Faced, and this is their chocolate gold, in the Soli, I think is what it's called. So they're one of their chocolate gold bronzers here. Here is what it looks like. It's a very pretty bronzer. It is very shimmery, so it's not my favorite, but I do like it during the summertime, so I will be keeping this one. I haven't used it that much, so I will be keeping this one. So then I have one here from Maybelline, and this is the City Bronzer here. I do think I'm going to end up letting this one go. Again, either I got a tan or my undertone changed. I'm not really sure, but this one just wasn't working for me like it used to. It's just too light for me, or maybe my taste has simply changed and I prefer like a bit of a darker bronzer. I just noticed that I don't really see it that much, and I do want to be able to see my bronzer when I apply it. So yeah, I'm just gonna end up passing this one on. Alright, here's a bigger one here. So this one here is from Too Faced, and this is the Cocoa Contour palette here. I'm gonna try to keep it from blinding you, but this one does have three bronzers and then 3 lightening shades. I don't typically wear the highlighting shades. They're not highlighters, but they're brightening. I guess I'd call them brightening shades or brightener shades. I don't typically use these, but I do like these contour shades down here. I do occasionally like to wear cool tone contours, and these are very cool tones, so I am going to keep this one. Alright, then we have one from Marc Jacobs here. This one is one that I recently picked up, so I am for sure going to be keeping this one because it is new to my collection. But this is the Omega bronzer in the shade Tantalize or 106. I'm not sure if I'm saying that shade name right, but here is what it looks like. It is a very gorgeous bronzer, and it is one I have to be careful with because this one is pretty deep, but it blends out really well. So if I apply it very lightly and then blend it out, I can get it to work for me, so I am for sure gonna be keeping this one. Then we have here one from Benefit, and this is their Hula Light bronzer. Again, this is one of those ones that's very light, and when I do use it, I don't really seem to see it well on my skin tone, so I think I am gonna go ahead and pass this one on. I liked it for the time that I did have it, but yeah, it's just way too light for my skin tone, so I am going to end up passing this one on. Alright, then we have one here from Pretty Vulgar, and I will for sure be keeping this one. This one's one of my favorites. I really like the brand Pretty Vulgar. I think almost everything I've tried for them I have really liked. And this bronzer is a nice one for my skin tone. It is a little on the lighter side, but it builds up really well. So that's why I'm going to keep it, because it does build up pretty nicely. Alright, then we have one here from Revlon, and this is the Skin Lights Prismatic Bronzer. And I think, if I remember correctly, this one definitely does have some shimmer to it. But I don't think it's overwhelming. It just kind of adds like that nice kind of glow, I think. So I think I am going to go keep this one. This one is one of the newer ones in my collection, so I haven't used it a ton yet. So yeah, I am going to go ahead and hold on to this one to play with it a bit more. Here's one that was in my Shop My Stash for the month of December. This one, I do like it. I can't say it's my favorite, but for Wet n Wild, for the price range, I think it is pretty nice. I mean, I really don't have anything against it, but it's not like, I don't know. Like, I remember when I did use it for the month of December, I did actually enjoy it, so I don't know why I'm thinking I didn't like it, because if I remember correctly, I did. I think it was the packaging I didn't like. Sometimes this clasp here, it can be pretty hard to open up. Right now I'm not having a problem with it, but it seemed like sometimes maybe the sticker was making it sticky or something. Like right now, it seems like if I try to open it this way, it doesn't. But if I open it hold it upside down, it's a lot easier. But anyways, I'm going to be keeping this one. Then we have one here from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is just one of their powder bronzers in the shade Tawny. I think I am going to go ahead and let this one go, only because it is awfully got that really red undertone, and I don't like the red undertone. It is a really nice bronzer, like it feels really nice and it's really pigmented. It's just, it's got that red undertone. I don't like it. Red undertones make me look very muddy. So unfortunately, I am going to have to let this one go. It's just not the right shade for me. I will try to probably, if I find one of these again in TJ Maxx or something, I will definitely try to pick another one up just in a different shade. Like I said, this is in the shade Tawny, and it just didn't work for me. The packaging is actually really cool. Looking at it in the lights, you can see the little A's that are in there. That's actually really cool. Packaging, yeah. So packaging is definitely cool, just didn't work out for me. Alright. We're getting close to being at the end here. So this is one that I just recently, this was actually gifted to me for Christmas or for the holidays. So this is the Take Home the Bronze, and this is by The Balm. I've been wanting to try this one for a really long time, so it was really nice to get this as a gift. So I am for sure going to be keeping this one because I haven't even used it yet. So yeah, keeping this one. I am excited to try it out though. So then we have one here from L'Oreal, and this is the Bronze Please. This, I don't even know if they still have these or make these. I don't know. I don't keep up with that. I don't keep up with what's being discontinued. So I am going to be keeping this one because I really like this one for summertime. It has like a nice kind of glow. It has a little bit of shimmer, but it's not super shimmery. It just kind of adds that nice sun-kissed kind of glow to it, and I do like this bronzer for the summer. At first I didn't like it, but the more that I've used it, the more it's kind of grown on me, and I do really like the beautiful like print on it. It's got like those leaves and everything. It looks very tropical. So yeah, I'm going to be keeping this one. And then there were 3. So one for sure I'm going to be keeping, or at least for now. So this is in my Shop My Stash for January. So I'm for sure going to be keeping this for now. Haven't gotten too many uses out of it yet, so I don't really have a for sure opinion on it yet. So, but this is what it looks like. But yeah, this one's staying in my collection for now. All right. And then the last 2 is one from Milani and then one from NYX. The Milani one, I'm definitely going to be keeping. This is one of my favorites. I do really like this one a lot. It is a little on the lighter side, but again, this is one that I can build up on my skin tone, and I just think it has a very nice kind of finish there. And I don't know, I don't feel like people talk about Milani products very often, but I do really like this bronzer. This one's called their Silky Matte Bronzing Powder, and this is in the shade Sunlight. It's just called Sunlight. So yeah, I'm gonna be keeping this one. And then for this NYX one, I don't actually remember. It does feel really nice. This actually feels like, just from watching it, feels like the Anastasia one that I just got rid of. But let me see. It does kind of have a little bit of that red undertone. I wonder if this is supposed to be like a dupe for it, because let me see. This one's definitely more red, but they do kind of look a little bit similar. This one's definitely got that more red undertone on it though, but they feel, I mean, this one feels a little nicer, but they feel pretty similar. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one. This one doesn't have quite as red as an undertone as the Anastasia one does. And I can't say that I've used this a ton, so I don't feel like I've given it a fair shot yet. Maybe I'll pick this one for my next, in my next Shop My Stash. So I think I am gonna go ahead and hang on to this one for a bit. And I apologize, I didn't mention what it was. This is an NYX Matte Bronzer in the shade Medium. So actually, if this one turns out to be too dark, I could actually pick up the lighter one, but I don't think it is. Sometimes swatches of bronzers look a lot darker than they are on the face, but yeah. So out of total of 16 bronzers, I'm going to be keeping 12, and then I'm going to be getting rid of 4 of them. One of them I will have to toss just because it's too old, so I will be finding homes for these 3 products right here. So not too shabby, but like I said, I'm not trying to cutthroat declutter. I'm just getting rid of ones that are old or that I just don't use, and that's what I have done today. But yeah, that is going to do it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like seeing these types of videos, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on my next upload, which should be another declutter video. Like I said, this is going to be a series, so there will be more declutter videos coming. I know this video is probably going up, I think it's on a Thursday, which is the 31st of December, so it's not quite 2021 yet, but I did want to go ahead and get a start on this declutter series. But yeah, other than that, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful week, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!